back to my kitchen, everyone. It's DiGiacomo, and I don't know about you, but I like a little something sweet after dinner. Lately it's breakfast, lunch, after my Zoom meeting call, and this apple cake or apple Sharlotka is perfect because it's easy and it's quick, and it's something that I did years ago for an Eastern European Russian dinner. It's not pretentious, it's quick and easy, so let's get started. Let's begin by peeling, coring, and cutting our apples into 1/4 inch slices. I like to cut the ends off first. And then I just gonna peel. And I have this nifty core thing that does both. If you don't have one of these works fine. Just cut them in 1/8 and then cut them crossways. So now we have our apples peeled, cored, and cut. I just wanted to show you 2 different ways of doing it. This is something good to invest in if you haven't. It makes it a lot easier, but good old knife works just like Mama did it. And we're going to add in our cinnamon and our cloves. I'm going to give it a good mix. I know these are more autumn spices, but they definitely bring some sort of comfort. So now we're going to make the batter that's going to go on top of our apples. We have 3 eggs and a cup of sugar. We're going to whisk that up. You can use a hand whisk, but we're going to get out our trusty handheld electric hand mixer to use for this part. And that's going to take about 4 minutes to get to, it's going to be a pale yellow, and you're going to be able to see streaks form in the mixture. After that, we'll add our vanilla, and then we'll stop with the mixer and we'll fold in our flour by hand. Let's prepare the pan that we're going to bake our apple cake in. I'm using a silicone pan today. I have a sheet tray. I always put down a piece of aluminum foil so that it doesn't get messy. We're gonna do some cooking spray as a precaution. Even though it's silicone, I like to spray it just to make sure that it's gonna come out later. If you don't have one of these, you can use a springform pan. Just cut out a circle of parchment paper and some butter on top of the parchment and the sides as well, just to make sure that your cake is going to come out after it's baked. And now we're going to put it all together. So in with our apples that have been mixed with some of our spices. It smells really good too. And on top, the batter. You can see how much air was beaten into those eggs and the sugar. This is really an easy dessert. It's not even dessert, it can be dessert. You can have it for breakfast with your coffee all day. it's gonna just cook down into the apples. Let's tap it a little bit just to get some air bubbles out. And then it's just gonna, I'm just gonna top it with some chopped pecans on top. This is an extra added step that I like to do. Sometimes I even like to put some dried cranberries or raisins in with the apples if you have it. And now we're gonna bake it at 350 degrees for about 55 minutes. We'll check it after that with a toothpick just to make sure that it's cooked. So let's bake this apple cake. Another reason why I put it on the sheet tray is that it's easy to transport with the silicone mold. So we'll check that after about 50 to 55 minutes. So let's check our cake. I have my long toothpick that I'm gonna check with. Oh, there's a little bit of batter left on our toothpick, so we know we need another about 5 minutes to go. Let's check our cake one final time. Our toothpick is nice and clean, so we're just gonna let it rest in the pan for about 10 minutes before we unmold it. So we're ready to take our cake out of our pan now. I have a knife, I'm gonna go around the outside. Just to be sure, I know these silicone molds are great, but you still have to make sure that it's gonna come out. Wish me luck. Okay, and now we're gonna flip it on back onto our serving platter. Perfect. Good sprinkle of powdered sugar. And a little more cinnamon, whatever was left in the recipe. And there we go. Your apple cake, or apple Sharlotka. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. It's quick and easy, and you can have it with your morning coffee or tea, or you could do like I'm doing today, having it with a hot toddy. Sometimes you're just in the mood for a hot toddy. I think it goes great with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos as much as I enjoy making them for you. See you soon.